Honestly, supermarkets. They can provide you with ready-to-eat lobster thermidor with quail's egg dressing in a caviar souffle, but they can't make a plastic bag that can carry more than one tin.
Of course I want to go boozy drink Red Lion, but I need wages first. So I cannot go boozy drink till father come home. Father come home!
Wait. Slowly.
Slowly.
Walk round me.
Walk around me.
And gently shut the door behind you. Don't slam it.
Gently shut the door, no slam it. I forgot wages.
Would you like to buy this bowl, Mrs. Madam? I think it is, about 20p. Brian, would you like to buy this? It is the thing that Daddy uses for making the potatoes soft and which we use for making that spider into pieces. It is only 20p. Brian? Brian?
Why doesn't she just mug me? It amounts to the same thing. Come on, Brian, out the way.
Daddy, the school fete is going to be opened by the Duchess of Kent, and I am going to do the white elephant stall.
Oh, darling, that's super.
And I am going to get something off you, and something off Maria, and something off old Mrs. Wilson.
That's lovely.
And we had an election in class, and everyone had to vote to say who they thought should run the white elephant stall, and I won.
Oh, lovely, darling.
And I beat Julie Dunkley and Andrea Fnor and Mary Wiley and Andrew Dwonkin and Hassan Ben Ahmed and Heather Perfect and...
What did you say?
We had an election.
No. Who did you beat?
Julie Dunkley.
No, forget her.
Andrea Fnor.
No, forget her.
Mary.
No, forget Mary. Forget all the others. Who was the last one?
Heather Perfect.
You got more votes than Heather Perfect.
Yes, Daddy.
So she got less votes than you.
Yes, Daddy.
So in terms of the total number of votes cast, you came above her.
Yes, Daddy.
So what you're really trying to say is a representative of this family beat a representative of the Perfects at something.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh, Claire, that's marvellous. Well done, that's marvellous. You really are marvellous. That is tremendous. Isn't that marvellous, Brian? Oh, Claire, you are an absolute marvel. The White Elephant Stall. Oh, I'd love to see little tweed knickers next door coming home tonight. Oh, mother dearest, I regret to inform you that I shan't be managing the albino pachyderm stall this year. Yes, that's because no one wants to be served by a stuck-up brat. Oh, Claire, you really are a marvel. Isn't she marvellous, Brian? So I must have overdone the Claire, you're marvellous bit because Brian burst into tears and ran off. I tried to talk to him about it, but he just didn't want to know.
Why don't we talk about it over a drink? Let's try this place. All kids are moody sometimes. My son was moody for most of the 1980s.
Why was that?
He was depressed about how much time he'd spent being depressed in the 1970s.
No, it's worse than that. Brian's not even putting things in his mouth anymore, and that's the one thing he's good at. I mean, he won't even lick anything.
And do you think it's just because of this one incident?
I think so. I mean, he's having a tough time at school, but he's used to that. And he's having a tough time socially, but he's used to that. The one thing he isn't used to is having his father spend an entire evening telling him how marvellous his sister is.
Tell me, my dear, what's your name? Kevin. Often an older child does feel rejected when there's a younger sibling. It can lead to deep psychological scarring. But there is a pragmatic and theoretically sound solution to this age-old familial conundrum.
What's that?
Buy him a very big present.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fall into that trap and be one of those parents who buys their children off, giving them presents rather than dealing with their feelings. We're getting divorced, but never mind. Here's Action Man's amphibious buggy.
Can I have this for my stall? What about this? What about this? Can I have this? What about that? What about this?
Brian, where are you?
What about this? What about this? What about this?
What about this?
Shut up! Claire, where's Brian?
I don't know, Daddy.
Well, did he come home from school with you?
Yes, Daddy.
So, where is he now?
I don't know, Daddy.
He's run away. I know it. It's all my fault. He could be anywhere. Maybe he went round to the Shipley's.
Hello, this is the Shipley household. We're not here at the moment.
Why is it you can never get hold of anyone when you want them?
Hello, this is New Park Junior School. Office hours.
Well, at least the police won't be on answer phone. Hello?
Hello, emergency.
Oh, thank goodness, I need the police.
Putting you through.
You will be held in a queue.
This is ridiculous. He could be anywhere. He could be in a crate en route to Thailand.
He could be in the back garden.
He could be in the back garden. Brian, there you are. I was looking for you everywhere.
Such an agreeable smile certified the continuance of the scheme. Well, Miss Woodhouse, he almost immediately began. Are you inclined to dance? Indeed, said Emma. I do believe it possible to dance here with no material injury accruing to either body or mind.
Ah, Eric, how art thou?
Yep, fine.
You look a little confused.
Well, it's just that I was looking for Brian, and he was, well, he seemed to be just staring at something, in your garden.
Of course he was. Where else would he be?
I'm sorry?
He's been staring into our garden for the best part of a month. At Heather, our young, beautiful, elegant, and much sought-after Queen of Hearts. Did you not know about his great infatuation? Surely you know about the letters? And the phone calls, silent though they were. And the presents, the gifts, the flowers, the invitations, the valentines, the cards, and the potato print portrait of Heather that made her look like the victim of a yoga accident. I'm surprised you didn't know, but then maybe the evidence was a little scanty. Of course, it's so difficult getting the balance right, isn't it? You lavish attention on one child, you end up overlooking the other, and I imagine Brian is desperately easy to overlook.
Brian, dinner time, if that's all right with you.
So, what will you find for my stall at the fete, Daddy?
I'll have a look later, darling. Got a lot of things on my mind at the moment. Where's my little Brian? Come on, Brian. Time for food, but not if you don't want to, obviously, but it's here if you do.
Maria didn't find me anything, and there is only one day left.
Oh, why don't you go and ask old Mrs. Wilson? I'm busy with Brian. Lovely Brian, matey, 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 blokey.
I think this is what they call flavoritism. I do believe it possible to dance here with no material injury accruing to either body or mind, despite the felicities of rapid motion.
Brian? Brian! So, what do you want for dinner? What can your old dad get his terrific son? Burgers? Chips? Chips? Beans? Crisps? Chocolate? Chips? More chips? Bit of everything, hey? What's it to be? Something terrific for my terrific son, Brian. Me old mate. Me old mucker. Terrific, marvellous, terrific...